Hey everybody, it's June 4th, a little after 7. Wife just dropped me off back at Boiling Springs. She's gonna meet me somewhere in Carlisle. Trying to figure it out. Hopefully we get it right. I just made sure she knew to head south and I'm heading north, so doing some slack packing while she's here. It's like our last visit in Damascus area. Boiling Springs has got some event going on today, Foundry Day I think it is. They're blocking off roads and stuff. So, I think it's going to be a little 8-mile hike today. According to Captain Jack, it's really not that hard of a hike. So, we'll see how far I get before I meet up with them. And then see what we want to do after the fact. There's also my 34th wedding anniversary. So, I'm assuming my wife will want to go out for dinner tonight. We shall see. Beautiful day. Didn't bring my umbrella, didn't bring my trekking poles. Just got my day pack on. We'll definitely be able to make some good time today. So, not sure where exactly I'm going to meet my wife, but it's all good. Beautiful day out here in farm country. Yesterday we took a day off. I did a lot of walking around Gettysburg. We ended up going to Gettysburg early. We scheduled this tour, and then we realized we had ended up scheduling the carriage tour, which we did not want because we had the dog with us. And so we had to call or text and rearrange that to the private car tour, which was recommended to me by Tycoon, who had been doing trail magic. And he says it's well worth it. You know, it's not cheap, but... And the guy's really good at it. And he took you all around the battlefield from the beginning to the end. And it's just kind of interesting to see the different things you wouldn't have noticed by yourself. Like the fact that the North and South had different types of little markers. The North markers were squared and the Souths were round. So anytime you see one, you knew where you were. The cannons were all pointed in the direction of the battles, as well as some of the like the general type statues and stuff. They're all facing each other. And then you get the in-depth story of the people who are conducting the chaos and what came as a result. So it was interesting. I found the marker, the memorial from the New Hampshire representation, as well as others. And it was cool to get the bird's eye view up on the hill as to why the South got, slaughtered. You got to take the high ground, and they didn't take the high ground. So it was well worth the expense of hiring this guy, and it was a cool little trip. We ended up going back to our camp in the middle of the day and then coming back. It wasn't that far, maybe like half hour to Gettysburg. So now I am making my way north toward Carlisle, Pennsylvania, where I should meet, hopefully, my wife and dog at some point in time. So still getting some miles done. Not the big miles, but just like in Damascus, we are still pushing forward, heading north. I know the missus is struggling with me not being home, and I'm doing my best to get there as quickly as possible. So the next 6-week visit should be in my state, in which case there should be no issues with my wife finding me on the weekends. And I see someone up ahead with a dog, but I don't think it's my dog. So, stranger danger. Side jaunt. Graveyard. Unfortunately. 1888, 1898, really? Look at those old stones, man. Yeah, they got some cool writing on them. It's a shame it's not taken care of. Probably Tick City in there. The problem doing a trip like this, for me, it gives me way too much time to think. So the other day I checked my charity, and nothing's changed. So it leads me to two conclusions. One, either you guys aren't seeing the link, or you really don't care. So, it'd be nice if you guys would let me know in a comment one way or the other, because I'm actually debating whether to continue making the videos, because it's not easy. It takes a lot of work. As far as my charity, I really wasn't asking that much. I'm asking $2,194, which is the length of the AT. But I come to the conclusion that halfway through my trip, and I barely not even reached $200. So I don't know. I gotta make a decision whether to just make these videos for myself and keep them as some sort of album to remind me of my trip, or continue make them and post them on YouTube. So that is where I'm wrestling right now, because my mind is always cranking and thinking of foolish things. I'm just doing this little slack pack today. I got nothing better to do but to think. And it's just, I don't know, irritates me, I guess. Not asking that much. The charity's for children, not me. I actually had someone message me to support their charity, which actually supports their business. That's kind of irritating, because I'm getting nothing out of it. I'm putting in the hard work, doing the editing, doing the videoing, trying to upload them. That's not easy. I actually have people, messaging me, trying to direct me. Hey, can you show this? Can you show that? And I'm like, I want to say, yeah, well, can you make a donation? And more than happy to. So, and I know I don't have many subscribers. I'm not a YouTube superstar, but just a little guy trying to help some kids out. Getting a little frustrated. Halfway through my trip, like I said, not even making $200 for the kids. It's kind of embarrassing, but I don't know. A little bit frustrating, so that's just my little rant for the day. Determining whether to shut down my YouTube channel and just make videos for myself. So it's almost like, what's the point of putting all the effort in? I can just make little clips and watch them when I get home. So trying to show some views today, but it's just cornfields, hay fields, a highway. As I make my way toward my wife and celebrating our 34th wedding anniversary. So anyhow, just putting that out there. Gotta make a determination what I'm gonna do in the future, because it is a lot of work doing these videos, and it's one less stress factor I need as I make my way toward Katahdin and finish up the second half of this trip, because I know this trip isn't easy on my wife either. So I want to bust out the miles. Let's get it done. All right, guys. Well, thanks for letting me rant.
That's all, folks.